Okay, what's going on, guys? Your boy J Dog. This felt like there was a lot going on this week, man. To be honest, there was the Dana White Contender Series that happened. I'm gonna be dropping a recap and a prediction video, a recap of that with predictions for next week. I dropped my predictions for UFC this week on Tuesday. There's RAF coming up this week with Cejudo and Marab, as well as Jordan Burroughs and Sean Brady. And then I thought Moses Atalma was fighting Philip Hergovich this week, but that's next week. So I'm going to talk something about that next week. But I thought it was this week, and I was like, oh my goodness, so much going on. And then obviously, the thing we're here to talk about today, Brandrisk 15 is happening this week. It's a really good card, honestly. I really like this card. I'm looking forward to it. It's all the same time as the UFC, so I'm gonna be throwing up the double monitor. I got double monitors, but I'm gonna throw up the double monitors, watching on both sides. So, but we're gonna go break down these fights. Starting with Anthony Taylor versus AP the Fighter, banger fight to start this whole card. I'm gonna go AP the Fighter though. Anthony Taylor last fight was very bad. Did not look good at all. And then he lost to Niraj Goat before that. And before that, I think he lost one more. Was it the Darren Till one? Was that the one after that? But not looking great recently. AP the Fighter is very good. Beat Gabe Silva, I'm pretty sure, in his last one. That was the last one, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, he looks very, very good. And Gabe Silva was a tough one, which Anthony Taylor has also beaten Gabe Silva, but tough one. And Anthony Taylor was able to get it done. So I'm going to go with AP the Fighter, though, because I just think he's better overall. And yeah, he's gonna grit out a good decision, I think. Next up, Chibu versus. Ugh, what am I doing, bro? Let me just do this. It's hard to. So unorganized. Let's do this. Chibu versus BMA Musa. I'm pretty sure these guys have fought before on Brandrisk. Chibu won, I'm pretty sure, and it was a pretty tough fight. I think it was one of Chibu's hardest fights, I'm pretty sure. But I'm just going to go with Chibu again. He seems to always get done. He's coming off a win off Blueface. That's a really big win. So yeah, I'm going to go with Chibu to win after that big Blueface win too. Bang Williams versus Patrick O'Kine. I'm going to go with Bang Williams. Just had that spar with Bobby Green. Didn't look great in it, but Bobby Green's a vet of the game, very good athlete. And yeah, Bang Williams is pro. I don't know about Patrick O'Kine. I don't really know what he is, but I'm gonna just go with Bang. Not much to say on that, to be honest. Next up we got Gabe Silva versus Kimbo Slice Jr. Man, I'm gonna go with Gabe Silva, but I will be rooting for Kimbo Slice Jr. I like Kimbo Slice Jr. I don't think he's honestly had. I want him to win, but I don't know if he's had a fight since the OJ Rose fight, like 2 years ago, or maybe even 3 years ago now. Wait, no, when was that fight? That was on 09, right? Misfits 09? No, that was on Misfits 06. And that was on the JMX Le'Veon Bell card, I'm pretty sure, right? Yeah, I'm thinking of the Callum Izzard fight with OJ. Yeah, that was a long time ago. I don't know if he's done anything since, to be honest. But Gabe Silva's very, very good. And that's why I think AP the Fighter is going to beat Anthony. Even though they both beat him, but I just yeah, whatever, man. I'm gonna go with Gabe Silva, sorry, but I'm gonna be rooting for Kimbo Slice Jr. to be honest. So I don't care if I get this one wrong. Oh my word, brother. No Neck J versus Frankie LaPena. I'm gonna go with No Neck J. Bro's 2-0 on Brandrisk now. Bro, No Neck J is just so funny, so I'm gonna go with No Neck J, man. Not much to say on that because what the piss, it's literally No Neck J. You know what I mean? Hold up. I gotta refresh. Yura versus Tessa. Don't know nothing about these girls. I saw Tessa. I saw a clip of her on stream doing some boxing, so I'm gonna go with Tesla just because I feel like I've seen something from her at least, so she's somewhat doing something to train for this, I guess. So I'm gonna go with Tesla, but this one, To me, 50-50, no idea. Um, Kodak Red versus Jeremy Smith. Jeremy Smith is a small person, and Kodak Red sucks at fighting. So I'm going to go with Jeremy Smith. I know he's a small man, but he is very good. He had a very good MMA fight in his last one, looking really good in there. But Kodak Red lost to Charleston White, and he literally quit in the ring against him. So I think Jeremy Smith is going to literally beat him to the body, and he's going to fold. So I think it will be a quick one, honestly. But I'm going to go with Jeremy Smith, man. I think that's a lock. Julian Newman versus 30. Now, I was watching some of Cuffum's BAU house streams, and I think 30 was there for a little bit. I really want 30 to win because Julian Newman's been on some craziness recently, talking about his sister in such a weird way. But I'm gonna go with Julian Newman. Julian Newman was a big underdog against Oblivion, and he kind of schooled Oblivion. So that would be a sick rematch if they eventually got that fight to come in a rematch. But yeah, I don't know much about 30. I've just seen him in custom streams recently for that BAU house. But I'm going to go to Julian Newman just because I've seen him box, and he did look good in that fight. But he's been on some wildness right now with his sister. So I hope he doesn't win, but prediction-wise, he's probably going to win. Super Hot Fire versus Supreme Patty. I'm going to go with Super Hot Fire. I haven't seen Supreme Patty fight. This is like OG Instagram day Supreme Patty, bro. That's crazy. But yeah, I don't know if he can box at all. And Super Hot Fire obviously isn't technically very very good technically, but he will go in there and he will eat shots. He will give shots. Pause. He had that big win over Ant, which was crazy. Obviously, the loss to Gypsy Crusader, but that's fair. Gypsy is a good athlete. Lost to Le'Veon, but he did very well in the Le'Veon Bell fight. So I'm gonna go Super Hot Fire because I think he's just gonna be better. And from what I've seen from him, he is pretty good. So yeah. Bob Menery is somehow back. Bro actually wants to fight again, which is kind of crazy. And he's fighting YK Osiris. And YK Osiris has fought in Scam Likely twice now. And Scam Likely is levels above Bob Menery. And it'd be funny to see Bob Menery win. He's going to be out there like... Dude, Bob Menery's going to be out there jittering like crazy, I know. But YK Osiris, in the first fight, I'm pretty sure. In the first Scam Likely fight, he did very well. The second one, I think he got TKO'd. I can't remember fully, to be honest. I probably should have looked it up. But I remember in one of the fights, he did very well. Even though he lost. But he, stuck in there, so... I'm going to go YK Osiris because I do think he's better. Bob Menery, from what I've seen in his last one. I think he was the main event for the last one, right? Against whoever it was. But I'm going to go YK Osiris just because he actually did well against Scam Likely, who's very good. And Bob, I don't know if Bob's going to get it done, man. I don't know if he is. And then we're here at the co-main and the main event, man. Austin McBroom. Co-main event. Larry Wheels versus Vitali. Now, I've seen Vitali box. He fought Modine, and I think he fought one other time. Did he fight Minicon or someone before? No, Christian Cabby or something, or Cabby Christian or something. I'm pretty sure on that Social Gloves or something, I think. I don't know, but he did not look good in either of them. And Larry Wheels, weirdo as well, but his wife left him. I don't know what happened, but he's divorced now. All of his cuckery is in the past. Not in the past, but all that cuckery stuff. I don't know. It's still weird, but I'm gonna go with Larry Wheels. I saw one training thing of him, and he was like, oh, it was so bad. He literally was walking down a guy, but wouldn't throw a punch, and then he would throw these little crappy punches. But I saw something recently, and he actually is training and looks better. So yeah, I don't know. This is very 50-50 to be honest, but I'm gonna go with Larry Wheels. I just feel like from what I've seen training wise and what I've seen Vitali actually do in the ring, I'm gonna go with Larry Wheels to hopefully inside the ring perform the way he's been training, just because I've seen Vitaly in the actual ring, and it's not that great. So I'm gonna go with Larry Wheels on this one. And in the main event, Austin McBroom versus FaZe Temper. Now here's the thing, guys. I would like FaZe Temper to win, but sadly, against the universe and his own will, FaZe Temper will be getting slimed out, knocked out cold. I'm telling you now, FaZe Temper is losing this fight, and he's gonna get chinned, and it's gonna be nasty. He's gonna be on wobbly legs, and he's gonna be barely able to stand up. He's finally probably gonna get up to his feet at like the 8 count, and they're gonna call the fight off. Temper's getting slimed out. I'm sorry. I really hope FaZe Temper wins, but with previous events, it's just fate. So I'm picking Austin McBroom. And Austin McBroom, last fight was the Gib one, and that was not a good performance. He did decent, but like the way it ended kind of sucked. But he did very well, obviously, in the first Gib fight, knocking him down early, but then obviously getting knocked down multiple times. But did decent. Beat Bryce Hall as well, also, right? And he is very good. He's a good athlete. And so I think that plays a part in it a little bit too. But the problem with FaZe Temper, the main reason I'm picking McBroom is because it's just time and time again, man. FaZe Temper beats King Kenny, right? Beats King Kenny. Very good win. Not right after. Next, he fights Slim Albahar, and Slim knocks him out cold. Out cold, bro. Then what happens next? He fights Overtflow and beats Overtflow. Right? Next fight, fights KSI, gets slimed out, knocked out cold. Do you see what's happening here? Win, knocked out cold. Win, knocked out cold. Right? After KSI, he fought Ginty, and he beat Ginty, right? Then what happened next? Next, he fought Josh Bruckner, knocked out cold. Literally flying across the octagon, getting put on a t-shirt, bro. Knocked out cold. And so if this was his next fight, what's he due for? It's a win. But he fought on that Fame Fighting Misfits card, and he got a win because he was supposed to win. What's up next, man? Knocked out cold. It's just fate, man. How do you go from winning King Kenny to knocked out cold? Winning, knocked out cold. Winning, knocked out cold. Winning. It's just fate. He wins one, he gets knocked out cold. Because what are the odds every time? What are the odds? It's like back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And then what are the odds? It's like win, gets knocked out cold. Not loses, knocked out cold. Wins, knocked out cold. Wins, knocked out cold. It's just fate, dude. It's just fate. And so, awesome. He's due for, sadly, FaZe Temper is due to be knocked out cold. And so that's why I'm going to go with Austin McBroom by a devious punch that drops Temper, has him flying across the octagon, put on a t-shirt, not able to get up from the 10 count, and Austin McBroom wins in the main event. So I'm going to be picking Austin McBroom in the main event, man. Yeah, FaZe Temper's chin's kind of cooked. He is alright, but his chin is very, very iffy. And as I just said, so yeah, for these picks in this fight, I'm going to go with AP the Fighter. This one I'm going to go Chibu. I'm going to go Bang Williams. Gabe Silva. I'm rooting for Kimbo Slice Jr. though. No Neck J. Tessa. Jeremy Smith. Julian Newman. Come on, 30, please. Super Hot Fire. YK Osiris, Larry Wheels, and I'm going to go with Austin McBroom in the main event, man. This is a banging card. If you're going to be watching the UFC, throw this on the second monitor, dude, because these are going to be banger fights. Brandrisk always delivers. Always delivers, because it's guys that, A, don't know how to fight, and so it's either super, super funny, or it's, like, really good fights and people, like, it's always going to be good. Funny or good. You know what I mean? I don't know how to say it, but Aiden's been killing these Brandrisk cards. I enjoyed, like, almost all of them. I think there was one where he did a lot of kickboxing. It was, like, a kickboxing card, and it wasn't as good. I didn't like it as much. He did it, like, in the Octagon cage, but otherwise, all of his previous events, you know, the last one at the... the last one at the Apex. That was a banger. This one's looking like a banger card. Hopefully it delivers, but, yeah, shout out to Brandrisk. They've been killing it. Shout out to Aiden. Um, he's doing his thing, man. So appreciate y'all. Like, comment, subscribe, do all the good stuff. I might drop a recap. If Temper gets knocked out cold, I'm dropping a recap video. Let me just say that. If I go, how many fights is there? 10, 11, 12. If I go 12 for 12 and Temper gets knocked out cold, like I said, bruh, I'm dropping a recap video. Otherwise, if it's kind of whatever, maybe not. But these cards are always decent, so we'll see. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. I appreciate y'all. See you guys in the next video. Busy weekend, man. We got this, UFC, and RAF all on the same night. So, and we got Dylan Dennis versus Mike Perry and Gypsy Crusader fighting that night. So maybe I'll drop a short vid on that. We'll see. But yeah, that's it, man. Appreciate y'all. I'll see you in the next one. Deuces.